Sigismund and his crusaders
Age up.
converge on our golden city, but fear not. We shall drive them from our walls and from all of Bohemia.
Hey, how are you? Noxis Flak here, and welcome to another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition single-player campaign video. We are continuing the Dawn of the Duke's campaign, Janziska, with the Bohemians. We've just finished part 3 of the Iron Lords, and we're about to start part 4, the Golden City. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all the other cringeworthy stuff. Alright, with that out of the way, let's begin.
Bloodied and battle-hardened from our defeat of the Iron Lords, my Hussites were not content merely with surviving within the thick walls of Tabor. Knowing that our enemies would soon renew their efforts, we moved north to seize the golden city of Prague, jewel of Bohemia and its seat of power. Straddling the Vltava River, Prague is not easily defended. We hold all of the city on the east riverbank, but enemy forces have overrun the sector across the river to the west. The glorious Charles Bridge that connects the two will soon become a bloody battleground. Emperor Sigismund, the man responsible for Hus's death, leads an army of crusaders into Bohemia, vowing to wipe out the so-called Hussite heresy. It is the ultimate irony for an oath-breaker to claim the moral high ground, but not unexpected from a snake like Sigismund. His forces seek to encircle the city and suffocate us within our walls. This cannot happen, so we will array our wagons and make our stand on Vitkov Hill. These fanatical crusaders can keep Rome for all I care, but they will never claim our beloved Prague. Into the battle line for Hus and dearest Bohemia.
This is pretty exciting for me, because those of you who know me as more than just Noxis Flak will know my last name is from Prague, so I'm very excited to see what Prague looks like in this game. Yes, that's right, Flak is from Prague. You do the math. But seems like we're going to be surrounded. I imagine this is going to be harder than previous missions. Excuse me, but I hope we have full access to the tech tree and we're not just destroying trade posts to get some techs. Alright, we're defending Prague. Capture to retake the lesser town from the Royalists. Collect supply carts. Okay. That's a scroll bar. Oh, it's misleading. It's not that bad. Imperial. Pop 150. Cannot attrain villagers, walls, docks. Ugh. Enemies will attack soon. Can I build castles? Thinking. Okay. Dedicate early stages of the mission, organizing and upgrading your troops. Okay, so they're telling me to upgrade my troops. Break siege hinge on shipments of supplies. Protect these wagons and ensure they arrive. Okay. Your enemies have superior numbers. Use the terrain and congested urban settings to your advantage. Hussite wagons are brilliant defensive units capable of sustaining immense damage and protecting vulnerable ranged units from enemy attacks. Okay.
Sigismund and his crusaders converge on our golden city, but fear not. We shall drive them from our walls and from all of Bohemia.
All right. Oh goodness, we have quite a lot. Oh my gosh, 3? Oh, I'm hitting the house next to it on accident. Musketmen, go here. Pikemen. I think this is the biggest contested area, so let's guard that. Yes. Let's answer the question. We could build a castle. We simply do not have the tech to do so. Look at all these beautiful cows. Get over here. Let's increase this. University, ballistics, murder holes, masonry. Let's look at the map. We also have... Oh, look at this! And they're all... That's very cool. Archers, let's get in the tower. Musketmen, let's go over here. Building is full. Oh, yeah. Stay here, let's take a defensive
We can count
stance.
on supplies from the northeast for now. But Sigismund's mercenaries have blockaded all other roads to Prague. We should eliminate these fiends and allow resources to pour in from all directions.
Units do more damage to buildings. Alright, so I don't really have very much income at the moment, so we should be wise with our stuff. Yeah, I say and then I spend it all. I'm gonna fill, it's a defensive mission, so I'm gonna fill my buildings with my ranged units with crossbowmen. Getting murder holes. I want to get pikemen. At the moment I have the resources to just mash, so we can have a ton of pikemen, but I want to get, sorry, halberdiers is what I want to get. So we're building a force here. Actually, 15 of those, I want a part of this force. I'm looking at the tech tree for a second. So our pikeman line deals 25% bonus damage. I believe when our pikemen hit cavalry, they do way more damage than normal pikemen. Can you like hang out here and heal them? Thanks. I see no reason for you to be here. You're going to be defending the bridge. So we do have a slow trickle of income. Defensive, we want architecture. Our buildings provide 10% more hit points, 1 normal plus 1 pierce armor, and plus 3 building armor. And then the siege engineers, I believe, assist the Hussite wagon. And I actually want to test that, but first we're going to do the architecture because that's super important considering what's happening. At the moment, we only have food income. Control group 1. Let's go to that. I believe that's going to be like free resources. And you go here, control group 2. Again, I think this is just going to be free resources. I don't think it's a trick or anything. Very nice.
We have recovered some supplies in this local storehouse.
Okay.
Return them to Prague to nourish our bold defenders.
Not exactly certain where it's supposed to go, if we're being completely honest.
We have recovered some supplies in this local storehouse. Return them to Prague to nourish our bold defenders. These are but meager rations, but every little bit helps.
Oh yeah, more cows! Oh, that's a good cow sound. Oh yeah.
Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Rozumím.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Shishka. Protect it from our enemies.
These are but meager
Right
rations,
here, okay.
but every little bit helps.
So we're at pop cap, so I'm actually going to bring back some of that as an aid. I'm going to do the siege engineers. So it's supposed to increase range and damage against buildings. So let's see what it does to my war wagons. We're at 6 range. We can remember that for later.
You have our thanks, Jan Shishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy
Halberdier
onslaught.
is on the way. We could do arrow slits for more damage. 6+1, so that did affect them. Let's build a little faster. Alright, so we're at pop cap, and so I should use this opportunity. Also, I want to have the upgraded bombard cannon. I'm trying to trade.
Ano, jsem připraven.
I've sent you a cow. Hand delivered it, some would say. Okay, now that we've done that. Honfest. Alright, seems like these are... Oh, okay, so that could be another path for my trade carts to come down. You're here. Where are you? Hello.
Ano. Ano, pane.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, go over here. Yeah. Let's not attract too much attention just yet.
Nobles, knights, and crusaders! Tear down these walls and bring me the Hussites' heads!
Pretty intense. I'm gonna get some Hunfants. They're on the way.
Co přikazuje? Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
2 free cows. Beautiful. Alright, let's open up more trade routes. Oh, wow.
Zdáš Bůh, co žádáš?
So there are
Ano,
more
ano.
cows coming.
Sbírám.
You can do this while you wait for them.
Another
where
band
they
of
are.
marauders is vanquished. Now this route is open for supply convoys.
Look, a rabble of peasants has taken a stand on Witkov Hill.
K vašim službám, pane.
Catch of the day, it would seem.
Rozumím.
Is that a Star Wars quote? Did this guy just make a Star Wars quote? Alright, get over
Jak
here.
žádáš.
You're gonna be attacking soon.
A
So I-
supply convoy is on its way, Amshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Co
So
přikazuje?
we are under attack. Let's get So we want to get an elite Hussite wagon. Now that I'm thinking about it, we don't have the resources, so we really would need this supply cart to make it.
Have our thanks, Amshishka.
Alright, elite.
Use these supplies to
Build units
withstand the
faster.
enemy onslaught.
I was wondering what happened with my pop cap. I now know, thank you.
Ano.
K vašim službám.
Co přikazuje? Ano, pane. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak
Very
žádáš.
nice.
Do útoku. Ano.
Unfortunately, we don't have very many
Vašim
supplies.
službám. Co přikazuješ?
Alright, so we want to destroy the orange blockades. Well, we need to destroy that first, for sure. Ah. 29 doesn't seem like a lot. More infantry armor. We're using
Ano,
infantry to defend the
pane.
bridge.
Žádáš. Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Vašim službám. Do útoku. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Ano.
You're
Jak
gonna be control
žádáš.
group 0. We need more! Holy moly! Did not realize what was happening. Oh goodness. These bombard cannons are doing work against me.
Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. Do zbraně. Vašim službám. Co přikazuje,
Alright, we
pane?
got 3.
Rozumím.
Move forward.
Žádám. Ano, pane. Ano. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
Zdáš Bůh.
Janshishka moves against the Visherod. Cuts his frenzied heretics down.
Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
They're gonna have like tons of people. Take that out.
Přikazuje. Ano, pane. Žádáš.
A supply convoy is on its way, Amshishka.
Oh,
Protect it from our enemies.
Rozumím.
I assume there's something in there, right?
Jak žádáš. Ano, rozumím. Jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
Oh.
Bojujme. Do zbraně. Do útoku.
Fire.
Bojujme. Co přikazuje? Ano, rozumím. Jak žádáš. Do zbraně. Ano, rozumím. Ano, pane. Ano, pane. Ano, pane. Žádáš. Bojujme. Do zbraně. Co přikazuje? Do útoku. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Do zbraně. Vašim službám.
Guard that, please. Okay, so I feel like we're getting a little distracted.
Ano,
Hello.
jsem připraven.
You have our
Careful,
thanks,
General.
Janshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Gunpowder units move faster. Very good. Yes. All right, that's 10, and then 15. Oh, we did it!
Ano,
Run.
rozumím.
Cover the retreat of the super expensive guy. No! Run, actually run. Yeah, run. Run for sure. Nice. Alright, so we destroyed a castle. I don't know how useful that was, but I feel like I should be able to take this out on my next little trip. No siege.
We have sent reinforcements up the Voltava, but the Vishierol fortress looms over the river. Remove
like
this
too
obstacle
much.
so that we might join our forces. Look! Shiska's chalice banner rises over the Vishierot. Sail up the river and reinforce our Hussite brothers.
So that's a pretty happy coincidence, right? Also, we really gonna lose the hill right now?
If the leader is righteous, so too is the journey. Lead us to victory, Jan Žižka!
Ano, co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Ano, rozumím.
So how should I use these ships?
Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Retake the hill? Okay.
Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane.
I'll retake the hill. How we doing? Okay, so I've got wood and gold, so we'll build them. I think what I want to do is take out yellow first, so that I'm just dealing
supply
with
convoy
my
is on
left.
its way, Jan Žižka.
We
Protect it
really
from
need
our
it.
enemies.
Goodness gracious, we really
Vašim
need it.
službám.
60.
Rozumím.
This is
Jak
my
žádáš.
force now.
Ano, pane.
Are they trying to stop my supply convoys?
Ano,
I'm a little
rozumím,
confused
jak
as to
žádáš,
their
jak žádáš, pane.
intentions.
Rozumím, jak žádáš. Ano, pane.
Hello, don't you want us? Don't we look like a tasty target to you?
Do zbraně.
Have our thanks, Jan Žižka.
rozumím, jak žádáš.
Use these supplies to withstand the
Rozumím.
enemy onslaught.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Okay.
Ano, pane.
Alright, so we can get 3 of them.
Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane.
And then you. Give me a bunch. Yep. What's happening? Oh my gosh!
Vašim
That whole
službám.
time?
Ano, pane. Do zbraně.
So am I dumb, or was that not projected well enough to me? The answer could be no.
No wounds daunts this one-eyed warrior. I will soon be back. Mark my
Ano,
words.
pane.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, more hog face.
Ano. Bojujme. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Do útoku.
Shoot him.
Now I have a trebuchet.
Ano, pane.
That's
Jak žádáš.
genuinely a problem. Alright, let's go down here and take that out.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
So I could find another supply cart.
Vašim
Okay,
službám.
I'm aware. Now, I guess.
Ano, jak žádáš. Vašim službám.
Oh, and he hits his own people.
Rozumím.
Priceless.
Ano, pane.
Spread out.
Rozumím, jak žádáš. Bojujme.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our
Co
enemies.
přikazuješ? Rozumím.
Fire.
Do útoku. Ano. Co přikazuješ?
Another band of marauders is vanquished.
Rozumím.
Now this route is open for supply convoys.
jak žádáš. Co přikazujeme? Jak žádáš. Rozumím, jak žádáš. K vašim
A
službám.
supply convoy is
Bojujme.
on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
Ano, pane.
Another one? Okay.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use
Ano,
these
pane.
supplies to withstand the enemy
Rozumím.
onslaught.
Alright, so the guys on the bridge, super helpful. More upgrades. So that's 10 wagons.
Ano,
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka.
ano, pane.
Use these
Co
supplies to
přikazuješ, jak
withstand the
žádáš.
enemy onslaught.
K vašim službám.
4,
Ano.
6. You're gonna be control group 0.
Ano, pane. K vašim ano, žádáš, jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím,
Get over
jak
here.
žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Do útoku. Ano. Bojujme. K vašim službám, jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Ano. K vašim službám.
Actually, those guys probably have it.
Co přikazuješ? Zbraně. K vašim službám. Do útoku.
Never mind.
Ano, pane. Rozumím, rozumím. Jak žádá. Ano.
They do not have it.
K vašim službám.
Come back
jak
inside.
žádáš. Ano. Rozumím.
Ano,
Oh my gosh.
štěpu dřevo.
Co přikazuješ? Bojujme.
I feel like there's too much happening.
I have conquered more lands than most men have even heard of. I cannot be stopped by a turbulent mob laying at war.
Rozumím.
Is that all I am to you?
Co přikazuješ? Ano, přikazuješ.
Alright. So the attacks are like constant, which really stinks.
Rozumím, žádám.
Oh yeah, there's a whole.
Žádáš. Stavím.
Keep forgetting about it.
Ano, pane, ano, ano, pane, rozumím. Do útoku. Ano, pane, přikazuješ. Ano, jak žádám. Ano, pane.
They're so expensive. Stop letting them get hurt.
Ano, pane, žádám. Bojujme. Ano, rozumím. Vašim službám. Do útoku.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka.
Rozumím, žádám.
Protect it from our enemies.
Rozumím, jak žádám. Ano, do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Službám.
Tower's got it.
Žádám. Bojujme. Ano, rozumím, žádám. Bojujme. Vašim službám.
Alright, we're gonna try to take this out now.
Co přikazuješ?
Are you kidding me?
Do zbraně. Jak žádám. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Ano, do zbraně.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka.
Službám.
Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Ano, jak žádám. Rozumím. Do útoku.
Of course, we're under attack already. Yeah.
Ano. Stavím.
Alright, how's it going?
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Do zbraně.
The castle's done.
Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Ano, rozumím.
Okay.
Bojujme.
Jsem připravena. Ano,
Yes, I know. How about we go where it's
štěpu
safe?
dřevo.
Žádáš.
You did great. Really proud of you. Go over here where it's safe.
Štěpu
Thank
dřevo.
you.
Vašim službám. Do zbraně.
You once served great kings,
Co
Jan.
přikazuješ?
But now
Do
you
útoku.
command heretics and rebels? Oh, how the mighty do fall.
Ano. Do zbraně.
This guy's really into knocking me down. He's not really building me up. I don't know if I should keep him
Ano,
in
do
my
útoku.
friend.
Vaši žádáš. Do zbraně. Ano, rozumím, žádáš.
Am I about to bite off more than I can chew? Alright, block off the bridge.
Vašim službám. Ano, jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Bojujme. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Žádáš. Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Ano, jak rozumím. Bojujme. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
Ooh, they got them both in one shot. That's not great. Alright.
Ano, rozumím.
Alright, we have
A supply
cannons.
convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
Okay, doing my best.
Co žádáš? Jsem připravena. Štěpu dřevo.
Štěpu dřevo. Co žádáš? Stavím.
Ano,
Castle number 2.
Ano, jak žádáš.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Alright, so I have gold and food, which is a strange combination of things to end up with at the end of the day. Oh my goodness!
Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Zdař Bůh. Stavím.
Ano. Bojujme.
Jsem
Repair.
připravena.
Službám. Do útoku. Do zbraně. Ano. Bojujme.
We're totally losing our castle.
Službám. Do zbraně. Bojujme.
Oh, he's just barely alive! We did it!
Vašim službám. Jak
Ano, pane.
žádáš.
Oh my gosh!
Rozumím.
Ano, pane.
Rozumím. Jak žádáš.
Let's get down here and get ready to
Co
attack.
přikazuješ?
Ano, pane.
And oh, that seems like a waste to try
Co
to do that.
žádáš? Budiš. Opravuju.
Vašim službám. Do útoku. Do zbraně. Bojujme. Rozumím.
Ano,
Jak
pane.
žádáš.
Do útoku.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies. A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
That's 2 in a row, so that's pretty good.
Co přikazuješ? Ano.
Ano, pane.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Ano. Jak žádáš. Rozumím.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
Rozumím.
Okay, so that's a lot all at once.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the
So that's
enemy
4.
onslaught. You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Vašim službám. Ano. Rozumím. Jak
I
žádáš.
just want to take out yellow so bad.
Jak
You
žádáš.
have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. Ano.
gotta be fast about this.
Co přikazuješ?
Jsem připraven. Ano.
Oh my goodness, no.
Ano. Sbírám.
Ano, vašim službám. Do zbraně. Ano. Vašim službám. Ano. Jak žádáš. Do zbraně.
Focus on units.
Vašim službám.
One more volley.
Do útoku.
Move it up.
Ano.
Co žádáš? Pravdu opravuju. Jsem připravena.
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Bojujme. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Do útoku. Vašim službám.
Alright, well, I don't really know for sure, but it felt like a good attack.
Bůh, budiš.
Wait, no, I want you to. Oh, yeah, you
Opravuju.
can, no,
Budiš.
just make me
Štěpu
resources,
dřevo.
please.
Ano.
Thanks.
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Rozumím.
Alright, that's the next
Jak žádáš.
artillery force that's gonna go. We need to.
Ano. Vašim službám. Ano. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Vašim službám.
Got a lot of food. Let's sell it, huh?
A supply convoy is on its way, Yanshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Ano, jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Ano. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Vašim službám.
We must finish off
Co
yellow.
přikazuješ? Do zbraně. Bojujme. Do zbraně.
Sick and tired of yellow's nonsense.
Bojujme.
Alright, so that bridge is doing pretty good.
Ano. Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím.
Ano.
You have our
Zdaš
thanks,
Bůh.
Yanshishka. Use these supplies to
dřevo.
withstand the enemy onslaught.
Vašim
It's one of those times in Age of Empires I wish there was a pause button.
Ano, jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Vašim službám. Žádáš.
Move
Ano,
forward.
pane. Jak žádáš. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Bojujme.
Forward.
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Do útoku. Ano. Co přikazuješ? Do
Move
zbraně.
forward.
Vašim službám. Do útoku. Ano.
Yeah, they're here.
Přikazuješ.
Oh, that's so annoying. My soldiers are right there, but it isn't enough.
Ano. Do zbraně. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Do útoku.
I don't think they have any form of like
Ano.
resource. Like they can't gather resources. They're
Do
just.
zbraně.
I don't think they have villagers.
Vašim službám. Ano. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
The only castle I have is the one I built.
Ano.
Sounds right. I feel strongly as though
Vašim službám.
the yeah, feel free to destroy me. I don't know.
Ano. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Do útoku. Ano. Bojujme.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
Yeah.
Vašim službám. Rozumím. Ano. Ano, pane.
Trying so hard.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Rozumím.
I have to ask you to not. Whatever you want to do, just don't do that. Better.
Ano, jak žádáš.
22. Oh well. Let's go.
Rozumím.
Let's finish off yellow. Sick and tired of yellow's
Rozumím.
nonsense.
Vašim službám. Ano. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. K vašim službám. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? K vašim službám. Ano,
Yes.
pane. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. Rozumím. K vašim službám. Ano, žádám. K vašim službám. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Rozumím, žádáš. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies.
Rozumím, jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka.
Ano.
Protect
How
it
do
from
you
our
still have
enemies.
anything?
Do zbraně. Vašim službám. Ano. Vašim službám. Ano. Bojujme. Vašim službám.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka. Protect it from our enemies. You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught. You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Yes, of which there's going to be quite a lot. Alright, 4. That's enough for the
Ano.
next one.
Do zbraně.
They got 1 barracks. Looks like 2 siege workshops and 1 stable. And really, once you start taking these buildings down, they can't possibly make more, right? I say filled with fear.
Již kráčí.
Přikazuješ, jak žádáš. Rozumím.
Již kráčí.
Not super smart on their part.
Ano. Ano,
How
pane.
about you stab
Do
this guy?
útoku.
Thanks.
Vašim službám.
Let's do a
Do
defense
zbraně.
situation. So, and I believe to capture this center area, I just gotta be near that building.
Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. Rozumím. Vašim službám. Ano, jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
It's a lot of siege.
rozumím. Žádáš. Ano, ano pane, jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím. Ano, jak žádáš. Do zbraně.
Brave, stupid. Brave.
Rozumím vám.
Alright. Use your bonuses against cavalry, my pikemen.
Ano.
Didn't go as well as I had hoped.
Vašim službám. Ano, jak žádáš. Rozumím.
Alright.
Vašim službám.
A
Ano.
supply convoy is on its way, Yamshishka.
Ano, pane. Jak
Protect it
žádáš.
from our enemies.
Rozumím.
Yep.
Vašim službám.
Control group 0.
Co přikazuješ?
Stop!
Vašim službám. Ano,
Oh, goodness gracious.
přikazuješ. Vašim službám. Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano. Bojujme. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Ano. Bojujme. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Ano.
Goodness, Red, you're super annoying.
Rozumím. Bojujme.
First you show up with all these guys. Which rude.
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám.
Let me finish Yellow off. He hasn't even been helping.
Ano, rozumím.
Okay.
Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ?
Alright, we're gonna go down. Don't you dare. No, that seems doable.
Jak žádáš.
Let's go down there. Air control group 0.
Vašim službám. Ano.
Control group 1.
Ano,
You're
pane.
walking past. Fine. Fine.
Vašim službám. Jak žádáš.
Oh, it's annoying.
Co přikazuje? Rozumím. Ano, ano, pane. Rozumím. Bojujme.
I'm starting to not like these war wagons. I'm gonna say it.
K vašim službám. Vykoníš kráč.
Co přikazuje? Do útoku. Ano, ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
I need a supply convoy. Need it really badly.
Vašim službám. Ano, ano, pane. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ?
Alright.
Bojujme.
I'd like it if you didn't have any more
Ano,
siege.
vašim službám. Jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Ano, rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ?
Sorry for them screaming in your ear.
A supply convoy is on its way, Yamshishka.
Ano.
Protect it from our enemies.
Těpu dřevo.
Ano, jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Do útoku.
Of course.
Co přikazuješ? Rozumím. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Do zbraně. Bojujme. Zbraně.
Have our thanks, Yamshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
These
lost.
crusaders came with a pope's blessing, but not that of the Lord. It is no wonder that they were no match for our virtuous Hussites.
Oh my gosh.
Do zbraně.
So we've destroyed Yellow. They're out of the game. I'm happy about it. building soldiers. They're in the middle of my base.
Ano. Ano. Do zbraně.
Now red is really my biggest problem. I kind of want to focus on red. Like you guys should still be guarding, but like, wouldn't it be great if we didn't deal with red? Well, first we gotta take care of them. That's for sure.
Stař Bůh. Štěpu dřevo.
Yes. And that's a supply convoy we could grab. Goodness, I have nothing right now. This would be a great time to attack me. Don't listen. Man, that was a slugfest with the Crusaders.
A supply convoy is on its way, Yanshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Ano, jak žádá. Rozumím.
A supply convoy is on its way, Yanshishka.
Yes.
Protect it from our enemies.
Vašim službám, jak žádá. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádá. Ano, pane. Vašim
A
službám.
supply convoy is on its way, Yanshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
I think they're stuck.
You have our tanks, Yanshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught. You have our tanks, Yanshishka.
Jsem připraven.
Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Stavím.
You have our tanks, Yanshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Feels good, man.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Ano, rozumím, ano, pane. Do útoku. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Vašim službám. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Oh my god.
Ano, jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Ano, pane.
Super uncool.
Vašim službám. Jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám.
That was your plan from the beginning.
Co přikazuješ? Do útoku. Ano.
Žádá. Štěpu dřevo. Stař Bůh. Budíš.
Co přikazuješ?
Vykonám to.
Alright, I kinda want to cross this bridge. Kinda.
Ano, rozumím. Ano, pane, rozumím. Vašim službám. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš.
Because supposedly all I have to do is capture
Co přikazuješ?
this building, so I'm gonna just tell them go over there and see what happens. You guys attack, yep.
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Bojujme. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Ano. Vašim službám. Do útoku.
A supply convoy is on its way, Yanshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
přikazuješ? Do útoku! Ano. Bojujme!
Is that my villager?
Vykonám to.
I'm embarrassed.
Vykonám to. Čepu dřevo.
Ano, jak žádá.
To say the least, I'm embarrassed.
Have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
I'm gonna do that. Control group 5, yeah.
The lesser town is ours.
Hey!
Clean out the royalist stragglers and secure the western walls.
Žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Rozumím. Vašim službám.
You
Rozumím.
may take the lesser town, but do you truly think that you can stand against the glorious armies of the Holy Roman Empire?
Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Do útoku. Vašim službám. Ano, pane.
Ano, opravuju.
So we've captured the lower area.
Ano, pane. Žádáš. Ano, pane.
Now I gotta take out the royalists because they're not actually
Another band of marauders is vanquished. Now this route is open for supply convoys.
Nice. Tell me what's over there.
Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
Oh, we just lived. Just barely lived.
Jak
You guys can
žádáš.
just be
Co
defensive
přikazuješ? Ano,
cannons.
pane. Žádáš. Ano, ano, rozumím, rozumím, žádáš, jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Bojujme.
We have recovered some supplies in this local storehouse. Return them to Prague to nourish our bold defenders.
Bold defenders, wow. Alright, so this is the royalists. I don't think there's much left of them. Go do that.
Stař Bůh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ano, opravuju.
We definitely need more cannon
Vašim službám.
boys.
Ano, pane.
A supply convoy is on its way, Jan Žižka.
That should help.
Protect it
Ano.
from our
Vašim
enemies.
službám. Rozumím. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ?
The royalist forces flee into the hills with reckless abandon. Where is their hubris now? These are but meager rations, but every little bit helps.
You have our thanks, Jan Žižka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Do zbraně. Bojujme.
Another band of marauders is vanquished. Now this route is open for supply convoys.
Ano.
Žádáš.
I keep accidentally bringing that guy to battle. It's kind of embarrassing.
Co přikazujeme? Vašim službám. Do útoku. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Žádáš. Ano. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Vašim službám. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ?
Key control group
Bojujme.
2.
Vašim službám.
Two-pronged attack? No.
Rozumím.
Noxis, are you
Vašim
crazy?
službám. Žádáš.
Bing, 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 boom, bam, bing, 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 ding, 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 ding.
Ano.
Alright, let's go here.
Vašim službám. Ano, pane. Ano, jak žádáš.
Don't imagine they'll respond all that positively to this.
Do útoku. Ano, jak žádáš. Co přikazuješ? Rozumím. Vašim službám. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Bojuj do zbraně.
A supply convoy is on its way, Anšiška. Protect it from our enemies.
Žádáš. Ano, do zbraně. Co přikazuješ? Ano, do útoku.
A supply convoy is on its way, Anšiška. Protect it from our enemies.
Rozumím.
Come back, we don't have enough soldiers.
Vašim službám. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Do zbraně. Rozumím. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Žádáš. Do útoku.
A supply convoy is on its way, Anšiška. Protect it from our enemies.
Good, yes.
You have our thanks, Anšiška. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
This is, let's call it the exploration stage.
Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Have our thanks, Anšiška. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Alright.
You have our thanks, Anšiška. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Yeah. Guess we could do that.
Ano.
We have a lot of food remaining left over.
Ano, pane. Do útoku.
So I feel like the castle is what I have to actually
Ano,
destroy.
jak žádáš. Rozumím.
Stavbu. Robím dolu. Stavím.
Yeah.
Žádá. Ano. Stavím.
Yes.
Co přikazuješ? Jak žádá. Ano, pane. Jak žádá. Ano, rozumím. Jak žádá.
I don't know what happened to those guys, but they're stuck.
Vašim službám. Jak žádáš.
It'd be great if you could join the party.
Co
and-
přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Vašim službám. Ano. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Ano. Jak žádáš. Rozumím.
Alright, well we're building two attack forces at the
Jak
moment.
žádáš.
And I want to simultaneously attack them. But the artillery will be with the north team. Not the south team. It's nice that we have some gold miners. That's a nice change of pace.
Vašim službám. Ano.
Whap,
Co
whap,
přikazuješ?
whap.
Ano. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Rozumím. Vašim službám.
A supply convoy is on its way, Anšiška. Protect it from our enemies.
Can I have more than one? Please.
Co přikazujeme? Ano. Co přikazuješ? Bojujme. Ano.
Uncool.
Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Žádáš. Rozumím. Jak
Have
žádáš.
our thanks,
Rozumím.
Anšiška. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Vašim jak žádáš. Ano. Jak žádáš.
Yeah, that attack force is not particularly big. concept of a fortified palisade is just weird. Just build a stone wall.
K vašim službám. Ano. K vašim službám.
I'd like this to be the final attack. That's why I'm taking so long right now.
A supply convoy is on its way, Anshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Very nice. Why an ox? Like, you don't seem to be going very fast with your ox, yeah?
K vašim službám. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Rum, dum, dum. Rum, dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum.
Co přikazuješ? Ano.
That's not a real sound.
Co přikazuješ? Žádáš.
It's just not. Control group 1, let's go to the river.
K vašim
Control
službám.
group 10, get behind
You
them.
have our thanks, Anshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy
Co
onslaught.
přikazuješ? Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Control
Bojujme.
group 2.
Ano. Ano, pane. Vašim službám. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Vašim službám. Ano. Vašim
A pretty big
rozumám.
force. I'd
Jak
like to think
žádáš.
this is gonna do
Ano,
something.
pane. Jak žádáš. Ano.
Alright,
Rozumím.
the cannons are what matter.
Co přikazuješ?
Forget those orders.
Jak
Just
žádáš.
stand
Supply
there.
convoy is on its way, Anshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Vašim službám. Žádáš. Rozumím. Ano. Do útoku. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane. Ano. Rozumím. Co přikazuješ? Vašim službám. Žádáš. Bojujme. Do útoku. Rozumím. Ano, pane. Co přikazuješ? Ano, pane.
Forward.
Vašim službám. Bojujme.
Barracks.
Do útoku. Bojujme.
Stable.
Ano, pane. Ano, pane. Do útoku.
Have our thanks, Anshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy onslaught.
Rozumím. Žádáš.
Siege. Barracks. Forward.
Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Rozumím. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Rozumím.
Supply
Bombard.
convoy is on its way, Anshishka. Protect it from our enemies.
Bojujme.
Literally their castle.
Ano. Do zbraně. Vašim službám. Co přikazuješ? Jak žádáš. Ano, pane. Ano. Bojujme. Do útoku.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong castle, almost like it's a Teutonic castle.
Do zbraně. Do útoku.
Have our thanks, Anshishka. Use these supplies to withstand the enemy
Yes!
onslaught.
Even emperors can receive a good drubbing.
Bojujme. Jak
Watch how that
žádáš.
despicable
Ano, pane.
craven takes to flight.
Rozumím. Ano, pane. Rozumím. Ano, pane.
Ooh, that was a long one.
A drawback of a comfortable, noble life, or even a life of crusading against disorganized heathens, is that you become unaccustomed to true adversity. As they faced our new, unconventional battle tactics, the armies of Sigismund were a relic of a bygone age, and they melted away like snow in the sweltering heat of the summer sun. Failing to break through our line of wagons, the enemy forces were hurled back by a fierce counterattack. We drove them to the edge of a precipice, and then over it. Sigismund will return, I am sure. But for now, we have humiliated him. One image from the battle is etched into my mind. That of a fearless woman who led a defiant charge in the heat of battle, martyring herself in defense of our cause. Her name may be unknown, but her legend will live on forever.
Who was she, though? And there you have it. That was part 4, the Golden City. I'd say that was the first hard mission of this campaign. The rest of them seemed kind of easy. I was able to rush through them really quickly. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think of the Golden City? What did you think of the beautiful city of Prague? Let me know in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more Age of Empires 2. This has been Noxis Flak, and I will see you next time in part 5, the Emperor's Fury.